As you say, new season, new manager. How excited are you to be working with Mauricio?
Yeah, for sure, he's a great manager. I think we work hard a lot these two weeks. He tried to show his ideas. We explain what we need to do to play good, to stay together, and I think we have a good players. We have a young team, so we have a lot of energy. We have a lot of energy to learn quick, and I think this is very good because if we stay together and the quality of the team is there, we try to do a very good season.
You said before in past interviews you feel your best position is left back in a back four. Some of Mauricio's most successful teams have played with a back four. It feels tactically like he could be a really good fit for you.
Yeah, for sure. Always in my career, my position is left back. Sometimes I play different positions, but I feel more comfortable in left back. So if Mauricio decides to play with four in the back, I think I'm happy. But we try always to do my best for the team, to help my teammates, and the most important thing always to try to win the games.
You're playing Wrexham first up. What do you know about them? Have you watched any of the documentary about them?
Yeah, no, I don't watch the documentary, but all the people say is a very good. So I think then the next thing to do is watch this documentary. But for sure, is our first game with a lot of players, with a new manager. We have a lot of things to show, and for them, I think it's very important game because we play against Chelsea, so they have a lot of energy, and I think it's a good game to start this new season.
They have obviously celebrity owners, Ryan Reynolds, Rob McElhenney. Do you know them? Do you watch their movies?
Yeah, I watch. Yeah, I watch the movies. I love cinema, and I think it's very good to some these famous people try to do the best to maybe some humility clubs, and they improve to these clubs, and they try to do the best the club. So I think it's a good game for us and for them as well.
In terms of Chelsea, obviously there's been so many new players, so many players leaving. How is the squad? How does the squad feel? What is the dynamic like within the group? Because it must feel very different now than it did, say, even 2 or 3 months ago.
Yeah, for sure. A lot of players they left, but I think all the people who stay here is because he want to stay here, and this is the most important thing. The players who stay here, they have to energy. They want to win the games, and I think we need to create a family, because when we stay together and when we know what we are going to do, your teammate, and you run for your teammate, and we stay together, I think it's much easier. I think last season the good thing is we have a good relationship outside of the pitch, and I think they have to do easier the things, and then maybe in the pitch we don't show we are a family, and I think this is maybe the most important thing, because if you stay together in the pitch, the things are more easy. If you help your teammate, they run for you, you run for him. I think it's more easy to win, and if we stay together, we have the quality always obviously is there. We have a top players, a top young players, and I think we try to do the best season.
On a personal note, you did get a bit of criticism from the fans at times last season. Do you feel you have to win them over? Do you feel you're sort of starting again?
No, I understand, because they want to try, and if you don't play good, but so the people is angry for you as well. With the manager, when you don't play good, is angry for you. But as well, the people need to understand we are persons like you are. We are humans, and sometimes we have private life, no? Private life, and we have problems outside of the football, and sometimes you try to do your best, but maybe your head is not good, and obviously it's not easy when the people speak about bad things about you. But this is the past. I'm really happy with this pre-season. I'm very focused on do good this season. I think I have a lot of energy because I know my quality, and I think if I'm focused on what I need going to do, I think I can show my best things.
Because there had been some speculation that you might leave this summer, but from the way you're talking, it seems like you're only focused on Chelsea.
Yeah, for sure. I read as well a lot of things, but I'm happy here. I came here for the project. Obviously, the first season is not easy, but not only for me. I think from all the players it's not easy, because when you don't win, you don't stay happy. When you don't play good, but it's difficult to stay happy. But I think this is the past. I'm very happy here. So if the manager they want to stay with me and they part of the squad, I'm very happy, and I try to do my best for the team, and as well to show to the fans and to my teammates what is my level.
Because you have a long contract, you're here signed till 2028. I mean, that's a huge commitment for you and for the club, and you obviously want to make a success of that.
Yeah, for sure. I came here not only for 1 year, so I like the project, the ideas, I like the team, and as well it's difficult because you change to the I play all my career in a more humility club, so we don't have this pressure, and when you come to these big clubs you feel this pressure, and sometimes it's not easy to play with this pressure, because you know you need to win every game, and sometimes you need adapting as well to these situations, but this is part of the life, no? Sometimes you have good years, bad years, but the most important thing is learn and have energy to improve and to do better year tras year.
Do you feel you cope with that pressure better now?
Yeah, for sure. The last season for me is always very difficult, because normally in my career I always play a lot, and this season I don't play a lot, or I play but no what I want to like, and I don't play my level, I don't find my level. But I think all these things is better for me, because I feel strong now. I learn a lot. I live different situations too. In my past I never lived, so I think this is good, because is a lesson in the life, and this thing sometimes in the moment is not good, but then in the future is better, because you feel more strong, and you know what is the next step to need to do.
You have no European football this season, which I know you obviously want to be playing in the Champions League. But could that be a positive for you, in that you've got more time on the training ground to work with the new manager, get that stability that you're talking about, that you can kind of really embed and learn his ideas and develop a way of playing with all these new players coming in as well?
Yeah, for sure. Of course, it's not a good thing. Don't play European competitions, but the reality is, if we stay focused, because sometimes when you have a lot of competition, you don't stay focused in all the time in the same competitions, because you think you have in 2 days another game, and you maybe the head is not focused on the game. But now we know we have 1 game per week, and we have 100% focus on these games, and I think these situations maybe is better for this transition, because we have now a lot of new players, young players, new stuff. And I think if we stay focused on our work as well, we are focused on the cups, I think we have a good, we try to do a good season for us, and maybe we try to win some trophies.
The club have been linked with a move for Moises Caicedo, a former teammate of yours. I know you're obviously not in charge of the transfer negotiations, but how good an addition would he be if they could get him in?
Yeah, I know. I think Moises they want to come Chelsea. I read in the media, and for me, when we stay in Brighton together, he's a top player. I think he's very young, but his head is very clever. He have a lot of energy, and I think he showed his quality. But for me is a top midfielder. He's one of the best midfielders in the Premier. So if he came to Chelsea, I think we have a really good player for a long time.
And obviously the other clubs are strengthening. Arsenal have spent big money. Manchester City, Manchester United are spending money. When you look at the Premier League and the season ahead, does it feel like maybe the toughest season, with all these clubs improving yet again, and Newcastle now appearing with obviously getting into the top 4, and they've got money? I mean, is the Premier League maybe harder than it's ever been, do you think, now? Yeah,
for sure. Every year the Premier League is more difficult, but we have a good player. We spent the money last summer and last season, and this summer we have some key movements, and I think we have Really, the important is the block. I think we have a good players. We need to consolidate these relationships to play together, and I think we try to do our best to this season.
What do you think is a successful season for Chelsea?
I think obviously it's hard now. I don't say last season we finished 12 and this season we win the Premier League, because it's not realistic. Hopefully we try to do, but obviously it's difficult to this big step. We need step by step, but I think I say before, if we stay focused, I think we have a good team. We stay focused and we have a lot of energy. We have energy to show what we're going to do, because last season obviously we have a good players, but we don't show to the world or to the people with this our level, and I think we need to do this energy and this average to say, okay, we are top players and we play together and we try to do our best, and for sure if we stay focused in the games, I think we can have a good season and maybe to fight for some trophies.
Thanks so much for watching ESPN on YouTube, and for more sports highlights and analysis, be sure to download the ESPN app, and for premium content and live streaming, subscribe to ESPN Plus.